So, your manifestation did not come true. Now what? So, hi, my love. I am back and I want to discuss this topic with you today because I assume there's a lot of people out there that want to know what's the difference between manifestations that do come true and the ones who don't. Or maybe you're just asking yourself what you're doing wrong or what you did wrong for what you call a failed manifestation. I'm taking my inspiration yet again from the comment section, and this time around, it's from a person who is disappointed. So the person in question was like, well, this is BS, this doesn't work. And obviously, I was curious to know what happened. And the person in question was kind enough to let me know. And they said something along these lines of, well, I was trying to manifest a specific person to attend a specific event with me, and it didn't happen. And now I'm disappointed. Mind you, my love, perfectly understandable. But today I want to teach you something very important. There is a super massive difference between trying to manifest something and then actually manifesting it. Not only that, because I see that you're trying to demonstrate, I don't know what, to yourself. Let me do it for you. Let me demonstrate to you how nothing is final. It is not over until you say so. Without any further ado, let's jump straight into the video, shall we? So let me start here, my love. Do you know when I see most people fail, or at least them thinking they have failed at manifesting something? Yeah, it's not when they're manifesting it, when they're trying to manifest it. Like, it's a guarantee if you try to manifest something that you ain't gonna get it. And think about why. Let's think together, yeah? What's behind trying, my love? When do you feel like trying to make something happen? Well, when you think it's not happening, right? This is the place you come from mentally when you're trying to make something happen. You think you're not the person yet who has what they want. Now, the difference between this and actually manifesting something is that you don't start from the problem. You don't start from thinking that you don't have something and then going about it in the human way to solve it. With conscious manifestation, what you're going to be doing is to start from the solution. From, you know what, I decide that I'm the person who already has what they want. And then I live my life from here. So when you're actually manifesting, not trying to manifest, you're on it, you're experiencing it, you're there right now, it's happening right now. You're riding it, if you will, as opposed to when you're trying to manifest, you're in the reality where you're trying, you're not riding it, yeah? Now, let me take a wild guess here with the person who left the comment. Because they did not give me more details, I am not really sure if the specific person in question is somebody that they are interested in romantically. Or maybe they're just a friend or a colleague or a business partner. But for the sake of this video and to keep things simple, I'm gonna go with, let's say, that SP, it's a romantic interest. Now, babes, be honest. But first with yourself. I don't care if you are honest with me. I don't really care. But with yourself. Why did you want to go to this event with that specific person? Was the actual event that you were interested in? Or maybe you were trying to demonstrate something to yourself? My wild guess here is that if the person in question is somebody that you're interested in romantically, maybe you're assuming that they're not that into you, or you just don't know yet. So you thought that attending this event together with you would mean something, would be your confirmation that they are or that they're not. Am I right? Of course the fuck I am. Something along these lines. And let me tell you more. I see this happening also with people that are trying to manifest a message or a phone call, which I do not recommend. My love, who do you think you're fooling here? Not me, not yourself, and definitely not the law of being. My love, you want a lot more than just a freaking message. Let's be honest, yeah? It's just that you relate getting a message or a phone call to interest. You're like, okay, if I have communication with my SP, that means They are into me. They love me. I am, in the end of my wish, fulfilled with them. Don't fool yourself. Because, my love, every time that you look outside of you to demonstrate something to yourself, you shoot yourself in the foot. Let me show you how. Just like with trying to make something happen, when you look for a demonstration, for evidence, for confirmation in 3D and not within yourself, what do you think you're gonna see? What do you think you end up actually demonstrating to yourself? What you want or what you don't want? Well, what you don't want. Because again, where do you come from mentally when you need a demonstration? From I am not, from thinking that you don't have what you want. That's why you're looking for demonstrations, for evidences and shit, yeah? And this is what you end up seeing, because your confirmation bias won't allow you to see anything else, even if it was there. And for the commenter, let me also say this. Let's say that events turned out to be differently, and this person ended up joining you there, yeah? I can guarantee 100%. Even if this person would have been there with you, you would still have found something to confirm the point of view that you're coming from. I don't know, maybe let's say that this person would have picked up their phone and then started scrolling on social media or talking with somebody. Now, for the person who's insecure, looking at this, well, this will be a confirmation for how they're not that into you. Because why are they on their phone while with you at this event? Right? Or I don't know, anything that this person would have said or done, let me tell you, you would have seen it from the point of view that you occupy right now, because there's no other way. So see, my love, you think you want shit in 3D, but even when you get the shit in 3D, it doesn't matter, because you're only gonna see what you tell yourself to see. Now, let me embarrass myself a little bit in the name of teaching. And let me tell you something that I did, which is very similar to this. So a few years ago, I was myself trying to manifest a specific person. I knew this person by then for 2 years already. But at that point, I don't know, I got to convince myself somehow that they are not into me that much anymore. And my birthday was approaching. This is lame as fuck, don't do it. But anyways, what do you think that I did? Well, I used my sass and my intelligence and my cleverness and all that I am to send him a message 2 days prior my my birthday to let him know that it was my birthday. Why? Well, because I was coming from the mental space which says he's not that into me. And in my head, I was relating, okay, so if he congratulates my birthday, that must mean he thinks about me. That must mean I'm still important to him. Bullshit. Anyways, and I did so. I sent that lame but cute and sassy message. And 2 days after that, on my birthday, he congratulated me. Now, what do you think that happened next? Do you think that this changed something inside of me? Like I changed my mind, I went from he's not interested in me into he's interested in me? Or I only ended up reinforcing even more my current assumption, which was, well, he's not that into me. What do you think happened? The second one. So I was satisfied by that for 5 minutes. That's all. And then, because I kept on looking at the whole situation from the same point of view, guess what kind of thoughts started clouding my mind? Well, I started thinking that, well, this is cute, but maybe he wrote me just to be polite. Or another thought that which was more dark was, well, maybe he wrote me because he knows that I'm gonna be there, like to keep me on his roster. Fucking shit. Look at what I was doing to myself, keeping myself on rosters of I don't know who the hell. Anyways, what else? Oh, the what if kind of thought showed up as well. Like, what if I didn't send him a message to remind him about my birthday? Would have him remembered on his own and congratulate me all on his own? But mind you, I knew this guy for 2 years. So basically, the year before, around my birthday, he remembered without me having to do anything. He congratulated me my birthday, and I didn't have to be sneaky about it. You know what I mean? What else thoughts popped up in my head? Let me think. Oh, the dissatisfaction. Like, yeah, well, this is cute, this is nice, but it doesn't count because I had to remind you of it. Like, if you didn't remember on your own, or I was not sure if he remembered on his own or if he put an alarm on his phone, well, it had no value to me eventually. Do you see what I'm trying to say here? Even when I got what I wanted, I was still unsatisfied. I couldn't see it and experience it. So it doesn't matter. And this is where y'all are ruining your relationships because you think a fast reply to a message means something. And if they don't reply fast, oh, they don't care about you. Girl, unchain yourself from this bullshit. Please, please. Be the queen or the king that you actually are. And allow people to entertain you. Like, who cares if he replies in 5 seconds or tomorrow? I don't care. I don't have time for that fucking shit. To overthink everything. What am I? Crazy? Nah. So anyways, now I want to demonstrate to you, my love, what I was talking about in the beginning, how nothing is final unless you say so. And for this, I'm going to use an example that I might have used on the channel. I don't know. It's about one of my very good friends and his ex-girlfriend now. And what happened with her? So last summer, this very good friend of mine came to visit me for a few days. And the initial plan was that his now ex would join him for these mini holidays. But they had to change their plans because she had a very important exam the exact day of the flight. So she stayed at home, took the exam, and she failed. And she failed with a 3 point something. Mind you, in my country, in Romania, in order to pass an exam, you need to score at least a 5. She scored a 3 point something, so she failed. Obviously, she was very disappointed. This was very important to her. It was the exam to become a high school teacher. And my friend, because he's lucky to have me in his life and he knows a lot about manifestation, he suggested to her to not draw the line there, that this is not final if she doesn't want to. And then she got inspired to appeal the results of the exam. And guess what? From a 3 point something, she got a 6.8, almost a freaking 7. And you know what's impressive about this? Usually, even if you appeal the results of an exam, like, your grade ain't gonna go that much higher. You know what I mean? Let's say a normal situation in this case would be like for her to go from a 3.5 or whatever to a 4.5, like 1 point more, but not double, because she scored a 6.8. So this is when you can see that it's your hand at work there, like it was you, it's your manifestation in these kind of situations, right? Impressive. Now, if I am to go back to the person who left the comment on which I'm making this video today on, my love, I'm not telling you that you have to try to manifest the same exact event from the past right now in the present. I mean, you can try to go that route, but I don't usually do this because I want to still preserve my cognitive perception intact. I want to still stay sane. So I don't try to force myself to, manifest something in the past. Nah. But this goes to say, my love, you do not have to draw the line here. So what if this person did not come with you at this event? It means nothing. Literally, it means nothing. But if you come in and draw the line and say, you know what, yeah, if they didn't join me, that must mean they're not into me, it's over. Yeah, because you closed the book there. You said it's over, so it has to. So what if the deadline arrived and then passed and what you wanted didn't happen? It's not final until you say so. And now I'm also speaking to somebody that left a comment the other day saying that the house of their dreams is being auctioned that day. Girl, it doesn't matter. Even if somebody else buys it, it's still not final unless you say so. And if you're still not convinced, my love, even Neville Goddard has a story just like this one, which I'm sorry, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, but I do not remember all the exact details, okay? So it was around the time that he wanted to rent an apartment with his wife in New York. And if I'm not wrong, he already had in mind that he wants to pay only $750 for it. That when he got the paperwork back, the lease was higher than that. I don't remember how much higher, but anyways. Even his spouse was a bit disappointed by this and mocked him. But Neville did not move from his decision. Neville usually talks about decisions as imagination, but it's the same shit, yeah? So he stood firm in his decision. 3 months down the line, something happened. He got a notification out of the blue that there was a mistake and they have to recalculate what he's paying. And I don't know exactly the details, my love, but somehow it turned out that he paid too much. They recalculated his lease or his rent. And even for the previous 3 months, it resulted that he only paid $750, the exact sum of money that he had in mind to pay with the recalculation, okay? So if anybody knows about this story and where I can find it, because I was searching for it and I couldn't find it, I don't know in which lecture he mentions this or book, please let me know in the comment section. But do you see? What more demonstration do you need? Let's recap. Well, love, there's no such thing as failed manifestation. Okay, there's no such thing. If you don't draw the line, it's not over. Not only this, trying to manifest something and actually manifesting that something is not the same thing. Please stop going at this half-assed. I mean, if you want whole results, not just half-assed results. And please do yourself a favor and stop analyzing 3D. It's not the law of guessing and analyzing 3D, it's the law of assumption. Choose your experience and then everything else follows. Go all in, my love. And I think I'm almost done. Only one little thing. We're only 2 days away from the 4 weeks Love and SP Manifestation Group Challenge. I'm going to leave you links down in the description below. And thank you for listening, my love, to me, because I know you do. And please apply what I'm teaching you, because girl, I can be talking to myself. I don't need to talk over here. Apply also. Okay? Thank you and talk to you soon. Bye.